And a pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to the SUV TV Girls Game of the Week, where the St. Francis Knights play host to the Mount Paran Christian Eagles. I'm Duane Walker, along with Sly Sylvester Williams. And Sly, we got a barn burner this evening with these two teams.
We got a great one. This is two of Georgia's best coming at it to play an exciting game, and this is the one that's going to kick off our slate this year. This year, SUV TV, we're excited to bring you some of the best girls basketball in the state.
They'll come out with number 1, Caitlin Dunning, as well as number 5, Kara Dunn. Number 12, Shamaria Jennings. Number 15, Kaylin Kirkland. And number 21, freshman sensation, Jessica Fields. On the other side for St. Francis, they'll look like this. Trinice Taylor, Erica Moon will play guard. Naya Young will wear number 5. Samaya Wyatt, number 10. And number 13, Anijah Hall. Correction, 14, Deja Taylor will get the start tonight. Home team St. Francis, they're wearing their white uniforms with blue numerals. Visiting Mount Paran, black unis with blue numerals. Erica Moon in control of the basketball. To Young baseline, now getting caught up in the middle. Taylor has the basketball picked off by Dunn. Back the other way comes Mount Paran with their first possession of the game. That basketball is stolen away. Erica Moon with it, number 3. She's the 5'7" junior. In control of the basketball.
Now, Duane, one thing about this game, man, what I like, they're coming out, both teams man-to-man. You're going to see strong defense out of both sides because you have two well-coached teams. You know, you have two champions coaching these players. So you're going to see a well-coached defensive game. It's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a slug fight or whatever you want to call it all game long, man.
Corner shot misfired by Jennings, and now there's a traveling violation on Erica Boone. And back the other way will come Mount Paran.
And you know, one thing about this team, and this is a great way to start off our slate of girls basketball this year, you have stars on the court. You know, this is a roster. Both teams have rosters full of future collegiate players we're going to see tonight. These are names you're going to be screaming and yelling for the next few years. So it's one of the great things that SUV TV we're going to bring you this year with our girls slate of basketball.
Should be very, very exciting. Alternating possession on the jump, and Mount Paran will possess the basketball. 6:40 to play, first quarter, no score, just underway from St. Francis High School. St. Francis Knights hosting the Mount Paran Eagles. And there's another turnover.
You know, sloppy. It's early season basketball. Teams are still getting their way, so sloppy play to start the season off.
Moon right side. And it ricochets off Deja Taylor's leg out of bounds. Another turnover. Topsy-turvy turnovers, Sylvester.
You know, it seems like neither squad can quite figure out the other side what they want to do. You know, what I love is, I love the defensive intensity. You see this full court, man-to-man defense, you know, just straight up in your face. These are two teams that are going to challenge for a state championship this year.
Back the other way we go. Moon gliding, and she's going to get hacked on the play.
See, it's interesting when you see something like this. How do you classify it? Do you classify it as strong defense or just bad offense?
That personal foul with the number 15, Kaylin Kirkland. That's her first personal foul, first team foul. Moon at the free throw line, and she sinks her first attempt. She'll receive another. Second attempt on the way and good. 2-0 St. Francis. St. Francis, they lost in overtime in the state championship back in March to Hebron. Off glass, good.
It's a great way to break the press right there. If you're going to play man-to-man in that full court man, set a pick and let somebody from the backside run deep. And that's exactly what happened. That's how they freed up for that easy layup.
Caitlin Kirkland gets on the board with her first two, and now an errant pass there by number 14, Desi Taylor. And Mount Paran will have the basketball again. Here they come. They've got a 2-on-1 break if they hurry. Laying it up, no, is Fields as she loses control of the basketball.
And see, here's your worry about playing full court man. You have to be able to recover quickly. After they get out of that first pass and they beat the initial press, those other backside players have to be able to recover quickly, or it's going to be easy layups like that. Now, Mount Paran blew the layup, but it could come back to hurt them.
Erica Moon drifts past Jennings, but another errant pass. That's at least a half dozen turnovers so far, Sly, by St. Francis.
But see, here's the thing. If you're worried about, if you're looking at how you're going to build, Moon is getting inside the lane. She's getting there. It's just the person receiving the pass isn't getting there too. Oh, look at that. The height in the middle, that inside presence, that's going to be a problem all night long. Jessica Fields, the young freshman, she's going to be a problem.
She has started every game so far this season, and she's averaging a double-double. Offensive rebound, and there is a foul. Early substitution.
And see, here's the interesting thing about St. Francis. St. Francis is known to have, in their past, to have great post players who go on to the collegiate level, and I hate that I can't pronounce her name, so I'm going to just say Kush. I knew it. As soon as I practiced it all day and I forgot it.
Trinice. Talking about the free throw line?
No. I'm talking about some of the past post players.
Gotcha.
That St. Francis has had.
Maya Dotson?
Maya Dotson, Kush
Cassie Kitts-Katawa.
There you go.
Cassie Kitts-Katawa.
Just the post players they have on the inside now. And so you look on the other side of the court, it seems like they're getting a little taste of their own medicine with Jessica Fields working in the post.
Spinning and dealing in the lane is Cara Dunn, but she's going to get hammered, and she'll step to the free throw line. They're going to call that foul on number 5, Nia Young. That is her first personal foul. And that's the first team foul. Dunn at the free throw line. She launches and capitalizes on the first attempt. Cara Dunn, she received over 20 Power 5 offers before deciding to stay local at Georgia Tech.
Yeah, that's amazing. You have a young lady like her. She's one of those players I like to say it's easier to say who didn't offer her than to name all the people who did offer her,
Maya Parr, number 10, just checked into the ball game. Why? Because number 15, Kaylin Kirkston, earned her second personal foul, so that's a problem, so she goes to the bench. They try to get the basketball down low, but bumped off of it was number 21, Jessica Fields, and back the other way we come. 4 minutes and 38 seconds to play. Mount Paran with a slim 5-3 lead. Duane Walker, Sylvester Williams. You're watching the SUV TV Girls Game of the Week. Moon with the basketball now. Left-hand dribble. Now she'll give it up to Young. Young to Taylor. Taylor, wheeling, dealing. Give me that, says Dunn. Dunn spinning in the corner. On the way. Short rim did Maya Perry. There's a scramble. Up with it comes Dunning, and now they're going to call a traveling violation on Dunning.
Yeah, you can tell the home. That's one of those calls that split the crowd right down the middle. The home team is loving it. The away side is hating it.
And speaking of our officials tonight, Trevor Coleman is the referee, the head man in charge. Chris Copeland and Liz Kennedy. Driving in the lane, drifting, shooting is Young, but cleared out of there by Dunn. They've got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Fields, number 12. Shamaria Jennings just couldn't get that basketball past the defender over to Fields.
See, that's one of those things Jennings have to pick up and has to learn and get a lot better at. What she did, she tried to bounce pass it in there. You had a post player who was taller than the person you were guarding. Float it over the top. Give it to your post player up high on that break so she can just keep it up high and lay it up. But, it's one of those things you'll learn.
Corner attempt is no good. Rebound, no. Here comes Moon. Moon, right-handed dribble, going baseline, drifting, off glass, offensive rebound, and they'll restack. In the corner is Moon ball. Wham! Erica Moon.
See, that's all night long. You let her set up like that in the corner, you can take it to the bank. It's automatic.
She has 5 of her club's 6 points. There's Fields launching from 14 feet away. Offensive rebound by Dunn. She's got to get out of the lane. She's still in it. Surprise, no 3-second call there. Dunn shoots it. Short rimmed it. Mount Paran with the offensive rebound. Driving and getting bumped off of the basketball is number 23, Katali Yeomans, who just checked in the game. And that ball is going to bounce out of bounds. And we will stay there. It'll be St. Francis basketball. But first, head coach Aisha Kennedy wants to take a timeout. They'll take a timeout. Why don't we take this timeout too? You are watching the Girls SUV TV Game of the Week here on SUV TV. Mount Paran will take the basketball out underneath their own goal. Full pressure being applied now by the St. Francis Knights. Fields has it, number 21. She'll swing it over to the wing, near side to Dunning. Now they'll restack the offense. Yeomans has it. The 5'5 freshman. Inside the Fields, another freshman. The freshman will give it up to Erica Moon. Back the other way come the Knights. Good look, but it's deflected out of bounds. And St. Francis will keep the basketball.
You know, one thing I like when I watch Kara Dunn, because I watched her a couple of times last year play, she's what I call an active guard. She's a big guard. She gets in the passing lane. She rebounds really, really well. But you saw in that last defensive possession how she gets in the passing lanes, and that just causes so many problems for teams that she's going to play all year.
Speaking of causing problems, how about Trinice Taylor, the 6'1" junior? Man. That personal foul went to number 10, Samaya Myatt. That is her first personal foul. That's the third team foul. And correction on that foul went to number 10, Maya Perry. Her first personal foul, third team foul. Correction.
You know, the amazing thing about this St. Francis team, they are so young. There's only 2 seniors on this squad. 2 seniors on this squad, you know, and you would think that with a team this young, you would think they're not a threat to win state. But they won state with all those underclassmen playing last year. You know, so this is, you know, a potential dynasty, another dynasty for St. Francis.
Trinice Taylor made 1 of 2 free throws, and now we'll come back to the other end, and we have a foul. This one being assessed against the home team. It goes against number 5, Nia Young. That is her second personal foul and third team foul. Caitlin Dunning at the free throw line. The first attempt is on the way, and it's good. She gets on the scoreboard for the very first time this evening. Checking into the ball game for St. Francis, number 22, Allie White. She will replace Nia Young, who has 2 personal fouls. 7-6 our score with 1:44 to play in the first quarter. Second attempt on the way is also good by Dunning. She's got 2 points. We're knotted at 7-all. Moon back the other way between the legs, crossover in the lane. Nice job there by number 12, Shamaria Jennings, holding her ground.
And you know, you see the fancy dribbling by Moon, you know, kind of rocked her, got her off her base, but the quick recovery, staying in front of the player as a defensive player, staying in front of her. You know, a lot of times people say you want to play defense with your feet, and that was a prime example of playing defense with your feet, sliding.
First personal foul against Erica Moon. Fourth team foul. Basketball off of Yeomans. Yeomans inside the Fields. Fields will pass it around. Now they'll reset the offense. Also in for Mount Paran is Elizabeth Ine, number 2. And back the other way we come. Yet another turnover.
Yeah, that's the 5-second closely guarded. You know, you have to attack the basket or get rid of the basketball. Just can't stand out there and dribble.
Moon will hand off to number 11, Ryan Tillis. Tillis goes up with the right hand, but she's going to be bumped on the way up. There'll be a personal foul here. Give it to Lizzie Hine, number 2, her first personal foul. Fourth team foul. Number 11 at the free throw line, Ryan Tillis. She's the 6-foot senior. And she makes the first attempt and gets on the scoreboard for the very first term tonight.
I tell you, one of 2 seniors on this squad, man.
That's unbelievable. Second attempt is also good by Tillis. 9-7 our score with under a minute to play. Kaylin Dunning stops, pops. Short, loose basketball recovered by Yeomans, and now she'll restack the offense to Dunning. Dunning standing at 5'4". She's the point guard running the show. Posting up is done, but she doesn't receive the basketball. Driving Yeomans off glass. No, ma'am. Stolen away by Dunning of Mount Paran. She's got a wide open Elizabeth Hine underneath the basket, and she scores.
I'll tell you, turning defense into offense right there. You forced the turnover. Crowd wanted to foul. Didn't get it.
First 2 for her. 9-9 to score with 10 seconds to play. They'll swing the basketball around. 3-point attempt. Off center by Allie White. Gets a rebound, tries it again, and there's going to be a foul called against Cara Dunn. Cheapy there. She would have been better served letting her get that shot off.
Mm-hmm.
And for Dunn, that is her first personal foul. 15 foul of the quarter. And let's see how many they assess. Is it 2 fouls? 2 shots? There's 1. She'll miss on the first attempt. But yes, it'll be a 2-shot foul.
You know something I like what White did, what Allie White did on that shot? When she shot it, she held her form and she waited for the contact. A lot of people, when they see that contact coming, they'll kind of fall out of the way to avoid it. Well, she didn't hit the free throws. But she did a good job of just holding in there and kind of waiting for the contact so she could get to the line.
And that is the end of the first quarter of play. Lots of turnovers, but play is steadily improving. At the end of the break, our score, St. Francis 9, Mount Paran 9. Let's take this time out. You're watching the SUV TV Girls Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
Oh, it was terrible. I was totally stranded.
Welcome back, everyone. Girls Game of the Week. They had a little 42 Doug playing in the background here, Sylvester, but I doubt very seriously if either coach dug how their teams were playing in that first quarter with all those turnovers.
They don't call you DJ for nothing. I'm telling you, you know all the music, man. You're on top of everything.
Another turnover, Sly, keeping with the theme here. Number 14 will take the basketball out for St. Francis. That's Desi Taylor. She's the 5'6" freshman point guard.
The thing I can't win a game and stump the DJ against you, Duane.
Moon drifting, passing down low. Ooh, blew the bunny, did Trinice Taylor. Back the other way, another turnover. Erica Moon picks off that errant pass. Moon coming right side, inside, off glass, good. Samaya Wyatt gets on the board. Give Moon the assist.
See, Erica Moon is going to be one of those next superstars that come out of Georgia. The way she plays on defense, her court vision on offense, the way she runs the show on offense, she has a great outside shot. And Wyatt also. You know, I'm talking about Moon, but Wyatt is also, she's another one. You know, and she's just so young. She's a sophomore.
Speaking of sophomores, ill-advised pass by Maya Perry, the sophomore, 5'7" causes a turnover, and St. Francis was able to get a shot off. They misfire. Back the other way they come. There's a touchdown. Oh, but she blew it. She blew it. Kirkland blew the bunny. Trinice Taylor lays it up with her right-handed. And the basketball is going to be loose, but they're going to call a loose ball foul against St. Francis, number 11, Ryan Tillis. Her first personal foul, first foul of the quarter committed by St. Francis.
See, this is what you want to worry about, though, if you're Mount Paran. St. Francis is missing a lot of layups. They're missing a lot of easy shots. So if they keep getting these easy looks, eventually these easy layups are going to fall. Mount Paran has to do a better job of stopping these easy looks that they're getting.
Posting up, shooting from three, Kara Dunn. That was off the mark. Now she'll spin in the lane with it, and she'll draw another foul.
And now if you're St. Francis on the other side, you look all throughout this first quarter, Mount Paran has gotten a lot of second chances. They're getting a lot of offensive boards, and even though those second chance shots aren't going down, but they're getting a lot of second chances. And pretty soon, those are going to come back to bite you in the behind.
Second consecutive foul by number 11, Ryan Tillis, and she'll be checked out of the ball game, replaced by number 13, Anaja Hall. Hall standing tall at 6'4". She's a junior. Dunn missed the first one, but she done made the second one. 11-10 our score. St. Francis with the lead and the basketball with 6 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the half. Duane Walker along with Sly Sylvester Williams. Nice pass to Hall. Hall off glass. Can't get it to fall. Dunn with the rebound. Here comes Mount Paran, and that's going to be a travel. Jacqueline Murthel, the 5-foot freshman, couldn't control her feet.
It's a stat we just developed. Justin Brantley likes to say a CBA could have been assists. and I think Moon has about 4 of them that could have been.
That ball was blocked by Dunn, that attempt, but scooped right up by number 10. Speaking of which, Samaya Wyatt, she scored her 4th point of the game right there. 13-10, St. Francis with the lead now. Inside to Fields. Fields, nice move, exploding to the basket, but blocked by Hall. Boom, behind the back. Trinice Taylor will fire from 3. Bullseye! She's got 5. Her club leads by 6. And Mount Paran head coach Stephanie Dunn wants to talk about it.
I'm telling you, the way Moon handles the rock. It's like she plays with the ball on the string. Like there's a yo-yo with the ball on the string. The way she handles it, man, just in full control of the offense, handling the ball, breaking down the defense, making people come to her, and making the right pass, finding the right person, knowing where your shooters are. Get it to your shooter on the outside. Taylor knocks down the 3.
I do believe as this game goes along, both teams will settle down. Leading point scorers so far for St. Francis, Trinice Taylor and Erica Moon both with 5 points. Samaya Hyatt has 4. Ryan Tillis has a pair. For Mount Paran, Jessica Fields has 2. Kirkland has 2. Elizabeth Hine has 2. Caitlin Dunning has 2. And Kara Dunn, who's the team's leading scorer, only has 1 point thus far, Sly, and she's missed on a bunch of free throws as well.
Free throws win ball games, man. It depends on where you are. The free throw is either the easiest shot in basketball or the hardest shot in basketball.
Backdoor cut turnover, stolen away by number 10 for St. Francis, Samaya Wyatt. Desi Taylor has the basketball, left-handed dribble, now to Taylor. I wonder if they're sisters. Inside to Wyatt. Wyatt using her footwork. She'll skip past to Taylor. They'll work the basketball around. Moon setting her man up. Moon cruising, delivering for a basket.
You see how she breaks down her defender, gets in the lane, and then make the defenders come to her, man. That's what you want out of a point guard. Oh, yeah, that's a travel.
Traveling violation on number 15. That's Kaylin Kirkland. St. Francis contingent now trying to whoop things up. They have an 8-point lead, their largest lead of the game, with under 4 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the first half. Desi Taylor with the basketball being heckled by Dunning. Now right-handed dribble, the 5-second count is on. Inside, Taylor goes up. No, Hall tried to come up with it but couldn't. Nice bounce pass. Going up, laying it up with the left hand, good, is number 3, Jacqueline Murphy, her first 2 points of the game.
And you notice Mount Paran's dropped down to a 3-2 zone. The 1-2-2 zone. trying, because Moon is so aggressive getting inside the lane, they drop down to a zone. And now St. Francis, you're going to have to shoot them out that zone.
Right side is Wyatt. Wyatt, splash. She's got a half dozen.
That's how you start shooting them out the zone right there.
20-12 our score, 3:39 to play in the half. Cutting towards the basket is done. Off glass, good. She's got 3. Her club, however, trails by 6. Moon with the basketball to Wyatt. Wyatt to Taylor. Taylor inside to Moon. Moon breaking it down, goes off glass, too strong. Dunn with the defensive rebound. Ooh, nice little skip step, and she's going to get fouled. Nice move by Jacqueline Murthel, the 5'5" freshman. Making her way to the basket. I'm sorry, Sly.
No, I was just saying I like that strong step through, going to the basket, Euro step through, whatever you want to call it. But she stepped through, went to the basket, and absorbed the contact. Now you get a chance for the easy two. Oh, somebody must have opened the door when she shot that one.
Trinice Taylor committed that personal foul, just her first. However, third team foul in the quarter assessed against St. Francis. After the air mail by Murthel, her second attempt finds the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound by Dunn. Dunn will lay it up off glass. Murthel with the rebound. And they're going to say the basketball went off of St. Francis. Mount Paran will retain possession.
I got 6 rebounds for Dunn already. Just counting myself. I just wanted to see what type of rebounder she is, because that was when I came in the game. I said I want to keep up stats on her rebounding and her assisting, because she's a threat for a triple-double when she walks out, because everybody knows she can score. That's the least of her worries. But she's so aggressive on the boards. She makes things happen for other players on the team. So in my head, I had a little triple-double counter on her tonight. She already had 6 rebounds that I counted.
After the sweat spot timeout, play resumes. Dunning from the corner. It's good. 3-point basket by the 5'4". She's got 5. Her team trails by 3. There's a 3 ball, speaking of which, couldn't find any part of the rim, by Allie White, who just checked in for Moon. Speaking of Moon, there's a Moon shot. Second consecutive 3 by Caitlin Dunning, and she leads all scorers with 8 points.
She's feeling it. She is feeling it right now.
St. Francis gets the basketball inside. Left-handed bunny misfires by Ryan Tillis. Dunn with it.
And see, I like that. Look how she goes and she calls for the ball. She goes and gets the ball herself.
Dunning stops in the lane. Now she'll pass it back out for the reset. They'll work the basketball around. Dunning receives the entry pass, and she gets the basketball stolen away nicely by Desi Taylor. That was a clean strip. Taylor down in the corner, right side. Shot by Ryan Tillis. No, ma'am. Offensive rebound by Wyatt. And we have a pushing foul.
See, on that last possession by Mount Paran, they tried to get the ball down to Dunn down low. I understand getting the ball to your superstar, getting the ball to your stud. You want your stud to touch the ball. But Dunning is hot. Dunning just knocked down 2 threes. You want to make sure the hot guy keeps the ball. You want to run some action for her. Let her get open. Let her shoot another 3. Let her put it back up. She's feeling it. Give it to her.
Samaya Wyatt was given that foul, her second, 4th team foul. And Sly, we are knotted at 20 all, just like that.
Yep, Dunning tied it up with those 2 threes.
That ball is blocked by Hall. Coming now down the lane, Nia Young. She dishes to Hall. Hall will send it back out to Taylor. Taylor to the other Taylor. Off shot. Back comes Yeomans. Little stop and go dribble. Now she'll relinquish.
Now I would love to see her pass, run around, pass and then run around, run off of a pick and come back open to shoot. Now give it to her in the corner. Well, they didn't give it to her.
They're moving it. Fields with it. Now she has it in the corner. She'll drive. She'll stop. She'll pop. Off shot, and they're going to call a jump ball as freshman Jessica Fields, number 21, gets in there. Jessica Fields, as I mentioned before, has started each game here as a freshman. Mount Paran, they come in with a 4-1 record, and she just so happens to be the little sister of one Justin Fields, the starting quarterback with the Chicago Bears. There she is with the turnaround jumper, no good, but she aggressively goes after the basketball and knocks it off of Hall, and Mount Paran will get the basketball back.
Yep. Justin Fields. Yeah, starting quarterback for the Bears.
The Bears, right. Entry pass stolen away by Taylor. Taylor going against Dunning, and she'll lay it up with the right hand good. Taylor's got 7. St. Francis now retakes the lead, 22-20. We're under 30 seconds to play in the half. Bounce pass down, now in the corner. Spotting up from 3 is Yalmans. Stolen away and bumped from behind is Kirkland. Kaylin Kirkland, she did a nice job of backdooring and grabbing that basketball right from number 13, Anaya Hall, the 6'4 junior center.
See, that's a lesson to all you youngsters out there watching. When you get the rebound, don't take your eye off the prize. You know, somebody can always come up there and swipe that thing away. You know, my high school coach used to say, when you grab a rebound, no matter what, go and throw up those chicken wings, man. Get those elbows up when you get that rebound. If she would have put those chicken wings up, she would have put those elbows out there. Nowhere in the world Kirkland could run into her and get it.
Now the score clock says that she has 4 fouls. Now they adjusted to 3 personal fouls on Hall. Kirkland connects on both attempts. And we're not it again.
And see, you look at Coach Kennedy on the sideline. Coach Kennedy on the sideline, she was saying the same. Great minds think alike, Duane. She was saying the same thing I said. When you get the rebound, get big, get those elbows up. Coach Kennedy played a little bit of ball back there at Alabama State.
Okay. Nia Young has it. 5 seconds now to Moon. Moon will skip past it to Daisy Taylor. Taylor fires. It's good at the buzzer. Desi Taylor gets on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. She's got 3. Her club leads by 3. And we are at the half with our score. St. Francis 25, Mount Paran 22. And second half action just moments away. St. Francis will have the basketball to begin the third quarter of play. Duane Walker along with Sylvester Sly Williams. You are watching the SUV TV Girls Game of the Week. We're at St. Francis High School. St. Francis leads it by a score of 25-22, thanks to a 3-point basket to close out the quarter by Desi Taylor. Her first 3 points of the game. They'll work the basketball inside, and just like the first half, we have a turnover to start things off. And another turnover to come back the other way. Moon goes off glass good.
Nice, easy layup for Moon right there to get in there and lay it up. Force him. Here's the thing about creating turnovers. It's great if you can create a turnover, but you have to be able to score off of that turnover.
Moon has 5 points in the first half. With that 2, make it 7. Her team leads by 5, 27-22, and now we've got a cheap foul there by Kara Dunn. That's her second personal and first team foul of the quarter. Desi Taylor has the basketball, the freshman. Left-hand dribble, now right. Now she'll cross back over. She'll give up the dribble and bounce the ball off of Kara Dunn. And the Knights will keep it. Nia Young triggers the basketball to Taylor. Young gets it back, now inside to Wyatt. Wyatt goes up and has it swatted away by Dunning, the smallest player on the court, but there's a foul on the recoil.
Yeah, they're going to call that one. I think they're going to get, who did they get on that one? Kirkland?
They said number 15, Kirkland, and that's her third personal foul on Kaylin Kirkland. the 5'10" senior. Let's see if Coach Stephanie Dunn will get her out of the game. That first free throw attempt was good. Second on the way is also good by Samaya Wyatt. Wyatt had 6 points in that first half. Count those 2 free throws. She's got 8. She's tied with leading all scorers with Caitlin Dunning for Mount Paran. Nice little backdoor cut, but that basketball was blocked by Moon. Way to recover by Moon in the lane.
See what I like about Moon? Moon's a player. You know, Moon's a player. She's a guard, not a big guard, but yet she recovered on defense to come over and get the clean block shot.
That pass intercepted by Taylor. Taylor will stop and pop from 3. Too strong. Offensive rebound by Wyatt. Couldn't get the basketball to fall. Back the other way comes Mount Paran. Dunn may have gotten away with the travel. Fields spots up from 3. Can't find the bottom of the rim. Offensive rebound. Dunn spinning, twerking.
Oh.
And has the basketball blocked. Wanted to say twisting and working at the same time and came up with twerking. That was the improper description. My apologies. 6:20 to play in the third quarter. 29-22 our score. Mount Paran will trigger the basketball. Fields inside, but she took a couple of Jaminski steps.
Yep, taking those extra steps, they're going to get you every time.
Another turnover for Mount Paran. 29-22. St. Francis has the basketball and the lead. Desi Taylor with it, being heckled by Dunning. Moon in the corner to Young. Young in the lane. Now out to Moon. Had a notion from 3. Now nice little dish off to Wyatt. Nice two-person game there. Wyatt from Moon. Dunn goes off with the right hand and gets the trickle. Dunn has 6 points. She scored 4 in the first half. 31-24 our score. Moon has it. Jennings pushing up on her. Wide open 3. Taylor short. Taylor with it again. They'll skip pass it around to Moon. Moon right-handed. Now she'll bring it back on that string. Young with the wide open look. Far side of the rim. And once again, Jessica Fields traveled. Nice job by Nia Young with the token pressure to get Jessica Fields to commit.
You know, one thing, if you watch what St. Francis is doing on offense, Mount Paran's playing this zone defense, but St. Francis is swinging it around. Oh, nice little jump on the inside. The little layup by Taylor. But if you notice, we got a timeout. Coach Dunn wanted to call a timeout. But on that offensive side, what St. Francis is doing, they're swinging the ball. And what I mean by swinging the ball, they're giving a quick pass, so when that zone defender on the backside is in the lane, kind of playing defense on that side, they're giving the quick 2 passes to get to the opposite side, and that's giving them the open outside shot. Now, it didn't fall, but eventually if you keep shooting it, you keep making that extra pass, it's going to fall, and you got a 9-point lead, and that's what happens. You know, you get these leads, and bam, 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 next thing you know, St. Francis could run away with this thing.
9-point lead represents the largest lead of the game thus far by the homestanding St. Francis Knights. Katala Yeomans, who just checked in on the previous possession, will trigger the basketball on the side. Caitlin Dunning has it. She scored 8 points in the first half. Let's see if she can get going in the third quarter. Exactly 5 minutes of play in the third quarter. Pressure being applied by Young, and the count was on. Jennings almost picked that foot up. Paran looking to go to the basket. Has the ball bumped off by Wyatt. Wyatt, tremendous pressure on Dunn, and they're going to call the foul on her. Samaya Wyatt, the 6'1" sophomore, playing just a little too close on Cara Dunn. That is her 3rd personal foul, and she will exit stage left. Number 11, Ryan Tillis, will check back into the ball game for her. Dunn has it. She'll pass it over. driving and putting the basketball up is number 15. That's Kaylin Kirkland. Wasn't strong enough. Desi Taylor has it down. Young had a notion, but then wisely brought it back out. Now Dunn deflects the basketball away from her on the pass. Dunn with it. Pass it in the corner to Dunning. Too strong for Dunning. There's a rebound and foolish foul there by number 15, Kaylin Kirkland. That's her fourth personal foul. She's going to come immediately out of the game. As number 21, Jessica Fields, checks back in her stead.
See, that's one of those frustration fouls. You know, people say frustration. I say unnecessary foul. You don't need that to help the team out. It doesn't help out any, and it just hurts you.
There's an unnecessary turnover by Erica Moon. Her and Nia Young could not get on the same page. And it's another turnover. Caitlin Dunning with it. Left-handed dribble. Young guarding her. The count is on. 2, 3. Dunning, wide open 3. Misfire.
She's lost a little bit of that magic she had in the second quarter, early in the second quarter.
Moon running thing. Now she wants him to clear it out. She'll work against Yeomans. She says, clear it out. Here I come. She came, but she was fouled. And Katalia Yeomans fouled her on the play. Her first personal foul. And that is the... Did they give it on Yeomans? They did. Her first personal foul.
I thought she was on the ground. They're gonna give it a in the act of shooting on that one.
Well, if you know Erica Moon, her move is to pass that basketball with the left hand. I can almost assure you that was going to be a pass, but at the same time, I'll take these 2 freebies.
Mm-hmm.
Moon connects on the first attempt, also the second attempt. She's got 9 points in the game. Ironically enough, her team leads by 11.
Moon is a player.
Speaking of players, why, Sly, is your nose so big? It has grown since the first half. I think someone just said that you said that you were the most dominant player in your state back in your day. Is that what I've
in the nation?
In the nation. Okay, face of the nation right there was Caitlin Dunning. Her third three-pointer of the game. Her first points in the second half. She has 11. And now they're going to call a player control foul on Erica Moon.
Yep, Moon lowered the shoulder on that one. She lowered the shoulder.
Nice job to sell it there by Yeomans. She did a yeoman's job of selling that call, too.
Hey, man, the most dominant power forward, 5'10" power forward in the nation when I played.
That was you, huh?
That was me.
We'll get some ice for your nose. Inside to Dunn. Dunn working. Step back. 8-footer. Couldn't get it to fall. Cleared away by number 14. That's Desi Taylor. Watch it from behind. Now the other Taylor with it. That would be Trinice. 5-second count is on. Yeomans may have gotten away with a forearm shiver. Moon goes up, off balance. Oh, she injured her ankle. She is down, and she is hurt. Going up with it, Yeomans, and they're going to have a stoppage in play as Moon is thriving and yelling in pain.
Yeah, she's grabbing that. Was that knee?
I believe it's her ankle.
Her ankle? Oh, yeah.
I saw it bend over as she headed to the lane, and there will obviously be a stoppage in play. There's a timeout on the court. We'll take this quick timeout, too. You're watching the SUV TV Girls Game of the Week. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. St. Francis High School. Duane Walker along with Sly Sylvester Williams. We had a stoppage in play as St. Francis guard Erica Moon was carried off of the court with an ankle injury, and Sly, it did not look good.
Yeah, it didn't look good. She landed bad or awkwardly, and It's a tough one, but, our prayers and well wishes, we're going to send our prayers and well wishes out to Miss Moon, for a speedy recovery.
St. Francis tries to inbound the basketball, but being heckled there by number 10. That's Maya Perry, the 5'7" sophomore. They break the press. Young with it. Young takes over where Moon left off with the dish. She dished it to number 11, Ryan Tillis. Tillis converted, and now she'll look to convert a three-point play. She's got 4 points.
And that's huge from the senior right here. You lose your leader goes down. She's hurt like that. You have a senior come up and make a big layup inside the lane.
Offensive rebound. Now it was taken away. Nice job by Jessica Fields to get in there on that rebound, a jump ball situation, and the arrow will point towards Mount Paran.
Uh-oh, she lost the contact. Now that's tough right there. She lost the contact and she put it right back in the eye right there. Hey, that's tough. That's tough right there.
We have a substitution. Number 12, Shamaria Jennings will check in, the 5'7" senior guard.
She didn't even want to come out the game.
I like it.
I like it.
I like it. So, Sly, we'll see here as number 5, Naya Young. She's just a sophomore, but let's see if she steps up to take over the reins where Moon left off. She did a nice job. 5-second count is on. Dunning to Dunn to Dunning. Yalmans, skip pass, drifting in the lane and shooting off balance was Myrtle. Nice 2-on-1. Desi Taylor to Trinice Taylor for 2.
You often wonder what happens when a player goes down. How does your team respond? Well, Moon went down with 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go, and they were up by 7 when Moon went down. Now, look at that. They stretched this thing out to 12. They're rallying around, their fallen teammate.
St. Francis grabs that rebound, and we're at 1 minute to go. Correction, 1:01 to play in the third quarter. And Coach Aisha Kennedy has called a timeout.
I think we got another hurt player, too. I think Taylor came off the court kind of limping.
She did, and that is the reason why I believe Coach Kennedy called timeout. Taylor just scored her 11th point of the game. Wow. St. Francis Knights are on fire. 39-27.
Hey, we love giving shout-outs here on SUV TV. All our people in the comments, you're watching on YouTube. You're watching.
What are they saying, Sly? Are they saying anything?
They're awful quiet in the comments. We see you out there, but, be sure to tweet us. You can tweet us at SUV TV. Let us know you're thinking. Let us know you're watching. The people on YouTube watching live.
Okay.
Go ahead and tweet us. Go ahead and type in a comment on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the SUV TV channel. Make sure you follow us on our Twitter, Instagram, all that. Tweet us. Let us know what you think. Tweet me. Who am I? I'm Sly the Sports Guy. You can tweet Duane, D Nice Radio. Am I right?
That is correct.
Tweet Duane. Tweet us at SUV TV. Let us know what you think. Say something in the comments. We see you down there watching on YouTube.
Little Waka Flocka Flame playing during the break there, Sly.
Oh, let's do it.
Inside his field. She's averaging a double-double this season so far. Started in every game for the 401 Mount Paran Eagles. 39-29 now our score. And for Fields, she's got 4. Here come the Eagles. Dunning spots up from 3. Offensive rebound by Fields. Man, Fields had a nice opportunity underneath the basket. There's 16.2 seconds to play in the third.
You know what I like what Fields does? She didn't hit that layup, but she does a good job of just getting big. Just being straight up, standing straight up tall, keeping the ball above her head when she gets the rebound and not bringing the ball down to waist level. She does a real job of getting big, and that's something, just as a freshman, man, that future's bright.
7 seconds to play in the quarter. Caitlin Dunning with it. She gets it inside to Dunn. Dunn backs her person down, goes off glass, no good, and that's the end of the quarter. With 3 quarters down, 1 to go, our score, St. Francis 39, Mount Paran 29. Let's take timeout. Welcome back, everybody. Duane Walker along with Sly Sylvester Williams. 4th stanza underway. Mount Paran with the basketball. Fields drives to the glass. Good. She's got 6 points.
I appreciate how aggressive she is in the lane as a freshman. 14 years old and that aggressive at going to the basket when she gets it around the inside the paint.
Desi Taylor, the count is on her, close to a 5-second call. She's got to get rid of it. What? It's 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's 5 seconds.
Ooh, and a offensive rebound by Wyatt. Cleared away by Fields. Fields is nearing double digits in rebounds. Fields in the corner. Perry couldn't bury it. 39-31 our score. St. Francis with the basketball and the lead. Taylor drifting and shooting. And that's a Mount Paran foul.
Kind of hard figuring out these referees, which way. Oh.
It's like that hand's moving and you just want to just stop it. Desi Taylor hits the first attempt. That last Mount Paran foul went to number 21, Jessica Fields, the 6'1 freshman. That is the second personal foul on her. First team foul. Taylor making both of those free throws. Taylor has 5 points in the game. 41-31 our score, 6:41 to play. Nice entry pass there to number 15. That's Kaylin Kirkland, but she couldn't convert. Young, stopping, popping, short. Wyatt with the offensive rebound. She'll work it over to number 11, Ryan Tillis, and they throw the basketball away. Dunning up with it. Inside to Dunn. Dunn goes up with the left hand, and she's going to get fouled. And Desi Taylor is saying, I got all ball. But the only opinion that matters is Liz Kennedy, who makes that call.
But it's amazing to me. I thought she might have got the wrist. I thought it might have been a foul. But the referee underneath the basket who was standing in front of him didn't take his whistle out of his pocket. He was the one who should have made the call.
Foul went to Desi Taylor.
We are hard on the refs. At SUV TV, we got a pastime of being hard on the officials, led by the great Lewis Preston. He's the one who leads the charge against the referees.
Dunn makes a couple of free throws, and Cara Dunn has 8 points. Count that basket.
Wyatt, she just does a great job of just standing there and just putting up that floater. Wyatt does when she catches it, for those two, just being in the right place, waiting for those guards to break down the defense, and she's just there to receive it.
Wyatt has 6 points in the second half to go with 6 points in the first half. She's got 12 in the ball game. 5:51 to play. There's a timeout on the floor, a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. With the score, St. Francis 43, Mount Paran 33. And speaking of bone crushers, I got to say this, Sly. When we just looked at the St. Francis bench, they started with 10 players, and at one time I saw only 2 or 3 reserves on the bench. They're getting knick-knacked and paddywhacked. Moon has already left with an injured ankle. I saw T. Taylor get banged up. as well as number 13, Anaja Hall, had to leave the game momentarily. She actually went into the locker room.
I think she might have had a nosebleed or something because she was walking kind of holding her head back. Yeah, there's a mass unit over there in St. Francis.
43-33, Mount Paran desperately try. Oh, what an entry pass! Nice cut by Cara Dunn, but more importantly, the assist by number 15, Kaylin Kirkland. And now back on the turnover. Here comes Dunning. They've got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Oh, but nice job by Nia Young to take that basketball. Yelman strips it away from her. Dunn in the corner to Dunning. Three-pointer on the way. Good! Caitlin Dunning. She's got 14 points to lead all scorers. And it's 43-38. Off the window, no good. Cleared away by Fields. Here comes Dunning and the Eagles from Mount Paran. Dunning spinning, shooting, and she gets tied up. Alternating possession. The possession arrow points towards, well, one official said St. Francis and the other said Mount Paran. It'll go to St. Francis.
That's a great job of defense right there, tying up the ball. And I'm talking about great timing, great job of defense.
There's a timeout on the floor. Why don't we take this timeout, too, with our score, St. Francis 43, Mount Paran 38. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Duane Walker along with Sly Sylvester Williams. 43-30 at our score. St. Francis has the basketball, but they once had a 13-point lead. It has been dwindled down to 5. But they have the basketball. Behind the back goes Taylor. Taylor driving the lane, goes up right hand, cannot get the roll. Goes after her own rebound, and the basketball bounds out of bounds. It will go to the Eagles. Let's see if Dunning spots up. It's been the Dunning show. Dunn driving is Kaylin. Cutter. Oh, what a beautiful drive by Dunning. She's got 16, but the second beautiful pass by Kaylin Kirkland. She's got 4 assists in the game.
And see, that's the same play they ran to the other side, though, but they ran it with Dunn when Dunn cut to the basket. That play's there all night long.
43-40, stopping and popping. That's Desi Taylor. Dunn, little hop skip. Offensive rebound. Good by Fields. Boy, have I been impressed with this young lady, Jessica Fields. She's got 8 points in the game.
Hard to believe she's just a freshman. You know, that ceiling's so high.
Taylor goes off glass. Can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound by Wyatt. No. Still bounding is Tillis. And the basketball goes off of St. Francis to Mount Paran.
It's been a lot of missed layups from St. Francis tonight, man. Those are going to come back to really, really hurt St. Francis, these layups.
Driving and passing once again. Oh, and Dunn misses the bunny after a tremendous pass by number 15, Kaylin Kirkland. And there's a traveling violation. And Trinice is hurt. We have another injured St. Francis Knight. Number 2, Trinice Taylor, is writhing in pain.
Yeah, I think that somebody's massaging her leg, her calf, man. I think she might have a cramp. The way they're bending that leg, yeah, I think that's a cramp in that calf muscle.
Let's hope it's just a cramp.
Oh, that was one of those tough ones, boy. I tell you, a cramp is nothing like a leg cramp, man.
There's a timeout for this injury. Let's take a quick timeout, too, with 3 minutes and 24 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Our score, St. Francis 45, Mount Paran 42. Back to live action is number 2, junior Trinice Taylor gets assisted off the court as another St. Francis Knight goes down, Sly.
I tell you, man, it's tough over there on that sideline for St. Francis, man. They have a lot of players just getting some knick-knack injuries, some tough injuries, and Erica Moon went down with a tough one.
So 2 of their best players out injured now. Let's see if Mount Paran can capitalize on the situation. 3 minutes and 11 seconds to play in regulation.
See right there, the freshman tried to force that one down there. That's one she could have let slide. She tried to find Dunn. But that's one maybe she should have turned around and looked for her own shot.
If Mount Paran continues to show patience, they're getting the shots that they want, especially on the cuts to the basket. Inside, turnaround, short rim, offensive rebound. There she is again, Jessica Fields. They'll skip it. Dunn had a notion. Now she'll drive right hand off glass. Good. They're within 1. Kara Dunn has scored 9 points in the second half. She's got 13. Ooh, nice little cross over to Wyatt. Good. Ooh, that was nasty crossover by Desi Taylor.
Tell you, another freshman, man. Another freshman.
Wyatt has 14 points in the game, 8 of those in the second half. Dunn with it, counts on, 47-44 the score. 2:22 to play now in regulation. Fields begging for the basketball down low. Rolling to the basket and going up is number 15, Kaylin Kirkland, and she gets hammered. They're going to give the foul to number 13. That's Anaja Hall. That should be her 3rd personal foul. Let's see how they rule it. Nonetheless, number 15 at the line, Kaylin Kirkland, and she misfires on the first attempt. She'll receive another.
See, these are huge right here. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go. These are big-time free throws. Down by 3, you need these free throws.
Second attempt on the way. Off rim, no good. 0 for 2 on that sequence. 47-44 our score. Desi Taylor gets the pick from Wyatt. Now she'll cross back over. Now she'll go between the legs, stolen away by Yeomans, and there's a foul. A very smart foul by number 14, Desi Taylor, who knew she was beat. If she had let Yeomans go, she would have given up a basket. So very smart foul there.
Smart play right there. You know you got ripped. It's over. But if you let her go.
And now we see T. Taylor walking back, and now there's a 3 by Dunn.
Tie ball game.
It's a tie score, 47-47. As I peer and look, I see.
And Dunn has passed on a lot of threes tonight. That's her first attempt at 3. She's passed on a lot of them. But, hey, she hits it when she needs it, right?
With 1 minute and 45 seconds to play, our score, St. Francis 47, Mount Paran 47. Why don't we keep it right here? Duane Walker along with Sylvester Sly Williams. And under the circumstances, Sly, even though it's been a very sloppy game at some points, still the intensity is still heightened. We're in the midst of a ball game with 1:45 to go. I can't wait to see how it turns out.
I'm telling you, man, this is one of those games where the last person with the ball might win. You know, that's what you expect out of a big-time matchup like this, a big early season matchup like this. You know, one thing I love, you got the student section over here. Those kids hadn't sat down the whole game. They're standing up the whole game. The boys basketball team out here, because tonight is girls only tonight. And the boys basketball team out here, man, this is what you want, man. Big time game early in the year.
It'll pay off dividends when it comes to postseason play. 47-47 our score, 1 minute 45 to play in the regulation. Desi Taylor receives the basketball in the backcourt. She's being guarded by Yeomans, number 23. Stolen away by Dunning. Here come the Mount Paran Eagles. They have an opportunity to take a lead here in the corner to Yeomans. Yeomans skip past the Fields. Fields with her length grabs the basketball out of the sky. Dunning with it. They'll look for Dunn here, I'm sure. 120 down inside the Fields. Fields to Dunn. There she is. She shoots. Dunn rolls around the rim. Loose basketball on the ground. There's Fields diving in after it. And there's going to be a jump ball situation. Who was battling in there? Was that Wyatt, number 10? Yes, it was. Samaya Wyatt, the 6'1 sophomore, battling in there along with Jessica Fields, number 21. The arrow points towards St. Francis. Next time we switch, it'll be Mount Paran's way. 1 minute to play in this one. Wyatt comes and sets the pick. Taylor with the floater. Long rimmed it. Dunn with the rebound. Here comes Yeomans.
That's 11 for Dunn.
Yeomans with the left hand. Now she'll relinquish the basketball to Dunn. Dunn, skip pass down inside to Fields. Fields all bottled up. And Coach Stephanie Dunn saves her. This is going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here with 41 seconds to play. 47-47 our score. So, Sly, what is Stephanie Dunn saying in that Mount Paran huddle? What is she going to say?
She's saying patience. 41 seconds. It's no shot clock. It's a tie ball game. What she wants them to do, I think she wants them to set their offense up and run their offense. If I was her, you remember earlier in the game where they had one time they had the freshman when they had Dunning make a cut to the basket and Dunning scored. And on the other time they had Dunn make a cut to the basket right around the free throw line and they scored. And it was just wide open. They emptied the lane and that cut to the basket was wide open. I would love to see that play come back around.
That's the play I feel I'm going to double that, Sly. I think they will work that basketball around, try to use as much clock as possible, and catch St. Francis sleeping on a backdoor cut. Trinice Taylor, number 2, checks in the ball game. She limps in. She's going to try to give it a go here, Sly. Triggering the basketball is Caitlin Dunning. Go ahead, Sly. I'm sorry.
You can't rush a bad shot, though. That's the worst thing you can do. You can't rush a bad shot. And now here's the thing. You can look and see Taylor's limping a little bit, and she's guarding the best player on the court. So I was wondering if they'll try to get Dunn isolated and get her by herself on Taylor.
I bet you they will here. From the corners, Dunning!
I don't think that's the shot they wanted.
Tillis with that rebound. Desi Taylor has it with under 30 seconds to play. Wyatt comes to set the pick. Better not move. Taylor driving in, shooting off glass. Offensive rebound. Wyatt! No! There it is. Trinice Taylor, offensive rebound and putback. 13 seconds to play. Dunn comes back, and she gets the ball. Swatted away by Taylor, and Taylor says, "Let's go!" And there's a timeout on the floor. Trinice Taylor is home.
That is a huge block. Huge defensive play by Taylor right there. The junior got big and blocked the Georgia Tech commit. That's what you want out of your players, to step up in crunch time. And what I like, she just got big. She didn't foul. She didn't put her hands out or over. She just went straight up, arms straight in the air with a clean block. Love it. Love it. That's a great defensive play right there.
And what about the tenacity on the offensive side to get that offensive rebound and make that putback attempt? She's got 6 points in the second half, 13 points overall. And that basket put her club up 49-47 with 5.9 seconds to play here in regulation.
And here's the thing. Neither team's in foul trouble, you know. Refs hadn't been calling many fouls, so you have to get the steal. 5.9 seconds left. You can foul, but I don't know if it'll be enough time to get 3 fouls to get into the bonus. Because now the rules change. It's the 6th foul.
Dunning is telling the official, "I'm getting rid of the fouler." And there it is right there. She's pointing at referee Liz Kennedy saying, "I'm getting ready to foul her." And Liz Kennedy is saying, "Well, wait till you inbound the basketball." All right, here we go. And there's what do we have here?
Now, see, I'm curious as to how does that work, because like technically if the person's running to the basket and you hold the jersey, that's a foul. You know, that's holding. And no time should go off the clock. Because it's still, you missed the cutter. No, steal!
Offensive rebound, Dunn had it for a minute, gets it back, goes up, good!
And the basket is good! Count the basket, oh my goodness!
The referees will first confer to see if it was a scored basket. Count the basket, says referee Trevor Coleman. He's the one in charge. I like the way they took their time to get the call right. Cara Dunn and the Mount Paran Eagles, they come up with a huge steal with 5 seconds to play. Dunning briefly lost control of the basketball, regrouped, and put the basketball in the basket with no time left on the clock.
Free basketball, Duane. Free basketball, baby.
And we'll have it for you when we return. Overtime coming up next with our score. St. Francis 49, Mount Paran 49. Let's take a quick timeout. Welcome back, everybody. St. Francis High School. It wasn't Christian Dior, but it was Cara Dunn who made a huge basket that she bagged at the end of the game. To tie the score at 49. And it's free basketball. Mount Paran has the first possession after the jump. Dunn, wide open three-point attempt. Good. Cara Dunn.
She's not going to Georgia Tech for nothing.
She's got 21 points as number 14. That's Miss Taylor with the floater.
Desi Taylor doing a great job stepping up in the passing lane.
Stolen away by Nia Young. St. Francis with it. They trail by 1. Young, she'll get the pick from Wyatt. Now Wyatt will roll. She'll stop and pop from 8 feet away. Pushed it. Speaking of push, here comes Cara Dunn. Dunn with it, spinning, passing down low. Fields to a wide open Dunn for 3. Off the side of the rim. Young comes up with the basketball. Under 3 minutes to play. Intensity to the max here in this overtime period. Young crosses over Dunning. In the lane is Tillis. She'll give up her dribble. Tillis in the corner to Wyatt. Going baseline, exploding to the goal for a basket.
Strong move to the baseline. Strong baseline drive. But defending, you have to put your foot on the out of bounds and cut that off. That's totally unacceptable if you're a defender.
Wyatt has 10 points in the second half to match her jersey number. She's got 16 points overall. And with that basket, St. Francis takes the lead 53-52 with 2:26 to play. However, there is a foul on the floor.
For our viewers out there, you got to tweet us. You got to let us know. Tweet us at SUVTV. Did she make it? Was the shot good at the end of the half, man? We got some people coming back and forth saying it wasn't good. We got some people saying it was good. Tweet us. Leave a comment on YouTube. Let us know.
St. Francis foul went to number 5, Nia Young, her 3rd personal. 4th team foul. Yeomans with the basketball. Little stop and go. Now she'll glide towards the basket for 2. Nice move there by Katali Yeomans. Her first 2 points of the ball game.
Beautiful, well-designed play going off that double screen, and that lane was wide open for the left-hand layup.
And speaking of 2s, we're under 2 minutes to play. There's Taylor with that floater. It's good again.
That floater action, she's been killing all night long, getting in the lane with that floater. That's what she's been doing, and she does it so well in the lane. 11
points for Taylor. Inside the field for Mount Paran. Oh, ill-advised pass, youngster. Stolen away by Wyatt. St. Francis with the lead in the basketball. They lead it by 1, 55-54. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. We're in overtime. Duane Walker along with Sly Sylvester Williams from St. Francis High School. Nice little twirly bird by Taylor. Taylor to Tillis. She has it stolen away. Nice job by Kirkland getting in there. And let's see what we have. Trevor Coleman and Chris Copeland, they converge, and they come up with a timeout for Mount Paran.
You know, that's one of the benefits about high school ball. Your coach can save you with a timeout. Now, I'm going to be honest, I hate that about high school ball. I do not like that about high school ball. I don't think your coach should be able to save you on that one. I think, hey, you're a big girl.
Why?
Put on your big girl pants.
No, Sly. That's called good coaching.
It's great coaching.
So why don't you like it?
But I just don't think it should be a rule. I don't feel that the coach should be able to save you in a moment like that.
The coach just called the timeout.
Did the coach fall on the floor after that ball?
What difference does it make?
The coach didn't fall on the floor after that ball. The coach shouldn't be able to save you.
Her team had possession of the basketball, and she wisely called timeout. I stack it up to good coaching.
That is one of my pet peeves. That is one of my pet peeves about high school ball. That your coach should not be able to save you.
Sly, are you that neighbor? Are you that old man that don't want people to step on your lawn?
Don't step on my lawn. I'm outside shaking my fist at the moon. I'm that grumpy old man, I'm telling you.
55-54 the score. Mount Paran has the basketball, and they have an opportunity to take a lead. They did lead by 3 to begin the overtime period, thanks to a three-pointer by Cara Dunn. That one doesn't find the mark by Jessica Fields.
That didn't feel shot.
It's not in that situation anyway. 55-54 the score, and now Aisha Kennedy wants to call a timeout. Let's see if it's a 30 or a full. It's a full timeout. Why don't we take a quick break with our score? St. Francis 55, Mount Paran 54. We'll be right back. Mr. Williams, you're watching the closing moments in overtime of the SUV TV Girls Game of the Week. St. Francis leading Mount Paran 55-54, and they have the basketball with 43 ticks of the clock remaining in the first overtime. Taylor with it. She's being guarded closely by Yeomans. 5-second count is on. And losing the basketball is Trinice Taylor, but she goes back after it. And now we've got, is this a foul? He has the fist raised. And let's see what we have here.
Ooh, that's a tough call right there. I thought that was a jump ball.
And I believe that is her 5th personal foul, if I'm not mistaken, assessed against number 15, Kaylin Kirkland. It is, and head coach Stephanie Dunn has a decision to make as she will look to her bench. She's got 30. She will probably use Jacqueline Myrtle, I would imagine. No, she's going to go with Elizabeth Hines, the 5'7" junior. She will check into the game for the Eagles of Mount Paran. Ryan Tillis, number 11, will trigger the basketball underneath her goal. Cutter is Taylor. She brings it back out to burn some clock. 27 seconds. Inside of Trinice Taylor. Looking for the backdoor cut, Young. They're going to work the basketball around. Tillis has it. She'll get slapped in the head by Cara Dunn. And that's just the 4th team foul against Mount Paran. And for Dunn, that is her 3rd personal foul. Number 12 will check back in for the Eagles. That's Shamaria Jennings replacing Elizabeth Hine. Tillis will inbound the basketball. They'll get it into Taylor. The bench is yelling foul, 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 and Dunn commits her 4th.
And here's the thing. You have to have court awareness, situational awareness. You don't want your all-star player, the best player on your team, to pick up a 4th foul on a cheap one like that when somebody else on the team has to step up and make that foul. They have to foul earlier. Now we're in the 1-and-1. That's the 6th foul.
Let's see if they recognize it. They're saying 1-and-1.
Yep.
Even Stephanie Dunn is saying, Coach Stephanie, hey, look, they got to shoot. They're shooting. Because she wants to get the ball back with 10.4 seconds to play.
The box out is so important now.
That foul's on Shamara Jennings. Trinice Taylor will fire in the front end of the 1-and-1, and it's good. Trinice Taylor's been very impressive so far tonight. She's got 14 points, 7 in the first half, 7 in the second half, and she had to overcome a leg cramp to even get back in the ball game. 56-54 our score. Second attempt is on the way, and it is good.
No need for the box out.
57-54. Mount Paran will at least have a shot at a 3. 6 seconds, and now we have a timeout. With 6.2 seconds to play, 57-54 our score. Mount Paran on the timeout. It's a full timeout.
Now here's the thing. You're 2 shooters on the team. You got Dunn and Dunning. Dunning is a better shooter with a set shot, with just a set shot being wide open. What I would love to see, them get the ball in the hands of Dunn. Let Dunn work off a pick to get open for the 3. But all the while having Dunning running a little backdoor, running along the baseline to get open in that corner for the 3 in case Dunn doesn't have the shot, she can give it to Dunning wide open. We'll see what happens.
6.2 seconds to play. Mount Paran will inbound the basketball right in front of the scorer's table.
Now watch, Dunning is taking it out. Let's see if they pass it in and let Dunning come off of a pick and get open and shoot the shot.
They'll pick for Dunn. Dunn has it in three-point territory. They need to back it out to shoot the three. 3 seconds left. Dunning goes up.
No foul.
No foul. And that is the ball game.
Wow. No call on that one. Hey.
It came down to the end. Dunning could not get the look off clean, and that's the ball game. With the final score, the St. Francis Knights 57, Mount Paran 54. St. Francis improves to 4-1. Mount Paran drops to 4-2. Sly, some closing comments.
Hey, this is excellent. This is how we start off our slate right here. You have two powerhouses coming down to the last shot. You have the game going into overtime. What more can you ask for? Your star players showed up and showed out. This is what you want. This is what SUV TV gives you, and we're going to give it to you all year long.
All right, that's going to do it from St. Francis High School. For my broadcast partner, Sly Sylvester Williams, I'm Duane Walker. Shouts out to our fine production crew here tonight. With the final score, St. Francis 57, Mount Paran 54. Have a pleasant good evening.